Welcome everyone to Strength Training for Seniors. Today we're going to do a modified circuit training. So you will need to gather up a few things before we get started. You'll need a stability ball, a yoga strap or a belt if you have a belt, a resistance band, and some dumbbells. So just have a variety of lightweight to maybe heavier dumbbells. And you'll see my neighbor's kitty. This is Arlo. I guess he wants to work out with us today. So, all right. We'll start with our warm-up. We'll be doing this little circuit style. And then in between rounds, we'll throw in a little cardio too. So great workout today. We'll start with our warm-up. Let me get my music going here. Hopefully you've got a good playlist going too. Okay. There we go. We're marching. And then we're going to step and touch. And then we're going to tap across. And then come back to center and a leg curl. So warming up those hamstrings. And then we'll come back to center and we're going to do a half jack. Just step wide, sweep the arms up. Good, once more each side. Come back to center, squat. 2 more. Good, come back to marching. Maybe pick those knees up a little higher. And then step and touch. Come back to center and we'll do that tap across. And then we'll go into a leg curl. Come back to center, half jack. Once more each side. And we're squatting. 2 more. Good. And then standing here, bring those arms up. We're going to do a little wave. Good. Come back to center. Pull those elbows down. Good. Then bring those arms out to the side, palms up. Fingertips to the shoulders. And then hold those fingertips there and reach it up. Good. Bring those fingertips back down. We'll do some elbow circles. And reverse. And then we'll open and close. Good. All right, shake it out. Grab a drink. So make sure you've got your water nearby. And I'm going to take these off. We're going to start with some lighter dumbbells. All right. So this is our first station. We're going to do a cross punch. So working the chest as you stand. Let me throw in real quick, some of these exercises you can do seated. So this is one you can sit in the chair, just keep that torso nice and tall if that's easier for you. All right, otherwise we're gonna stand feet about hip width apart. Keep your knees soft. So as you stand here, don't lock the kneecaps, but do keep the abs tight. And then you're just going to punch across like that little robot. I forget what they're called again. Whatever that robot game was years ago. Sock 'em, punch 'em, sock 'em, or whatever. All right. Hold on one second. I'm going to move my ball real quick so I can see my clock. Okay. So we've got 30 seconds and begin. Keep the shoulders down. Keep breathing. Good. Hopefully you do have that playlist going. It's very quiet. Without it, I miss it. But I usually always work out. Great playlist. Really is motivating. All right. Rest it out. You can even put the dumbbells down, kind of shake those hands out, wiggle your fingers. We'll just break for about 20 seconds, and then we're going to repeat. All right. Ready? Repeat. Getting back to the music, they have done numerous studies, and they've proven that you do work out harder with, motivating music. So that's why I always recommend having a great playlist going. Okay, about 5 more seconds. Good. All right, go ahead and rest it out. Put your dumbbells down. We'll take about 20 to 30 seconds in between our circuit stations. So the next station we're going to do involves our belt or yoga strap. So go ahead and pick that up. So you want to hold the belt behind you. So bring it around behind you. You're going to have your palms facing away from you, and you're going to hold the strap so that your hands are just outside your hips. And then let me show you the movement. So we're going to do this upright, it's like a reverse upright row. So elbows come out to the side, you're just gonna slide your hands up and down that lower back. Now as you do that, put a little resistance on it by kind of pressing your hands outward. Okay? Now, as you stand here, the important thing is keep those shoulders down, because this one especially, you'll want to bring the shoulders up. Shoulders down, chest is lifted. Again, knees are soft, abs are tight. All right, here we go, 30 seconds. So as I explain each one, obviously you're going to get a little longer rest this first round, and then we'll shorten it up on the second round. Actually, the second round, you've got new exercises too, so forget that. Good, couple more seconds. I'm feeling it in my upper arms and shoulders. Good. Relax it out. Just shake it out, wiggle it out. So hopefully you're feeling it up here in the shoulder, back of the shoulder, and probably up here in the upper arm a little bit too. All right. Here we go. Second set. And begin. Good. Watch your posture. Keep your back straight. Got about 10 more seconds. Good. Last one here. Woo, rest it out. I was really starting to feel that. Good. All right. So our third station is just using our body weight. We're going to work the legs. Let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to do an alternating side lunge, different than a side squat. So starting in the center, you're going to step wide, shift the weight over to that leg. Just make sure your knee's not going past your toes. This leg will stay straight. Come back to center. We're going to add a calf raise. So come up on your heels. Go to the other side. Lunge. Center. Calf raise. Right. So you can see how the lunge, I'm shifting my weight over. This would be a side squat. So we're lunging, okay? All right, I'm gonna start a little bit here. We'll start on the right, and here we go. So lunge, center, calf raise, left. Good. Right, center. I'll let you decide how wide. You want to go wide enough that you can keep that leg straight, the leg that you don't have the weight in. Good. Got about 5 more seconds. Let's do one more on each side. Good. All right, rest it out, and we're going to repeat that. Just keep moving a little bit. All right, here we go. Let's start on the right. Lunge, center, calf raise, left. Good. About 5 more seconds. Good. Let's do one more each side. Good. All right, rest it out. All right. Our next station is with our resistance band. So go ahead and pick that up. And you may have varying strengths in your resistance bands. The exercise we're going to be doing, if this will help you decide, is an overhead pull down. So using the back muscles, so you may be able to use a little heavier band here. All right, so we're going to do an alternating arm. So we'll bring the arms up just overhead, and then we'll pull down with the right and the left. All right, here we go, 30 seconds. Good, and same stance, just keep the knees soft, but abs are tight, shoulders stay down. Good, 5 seconds. Good, once more each side. Good, go ahead and just rest it out. And at any time, grab a drink if you need it. We've got 2 more exercises after this, and then that would be the end of our first round. Okay. All righty, here we go, second set. Again, alternating, begin. This is one that could be done seated. If for some reason, if this is too much standing for you, you can certainly sit and do this one too. Good, let's do 1 more each side. Good, all right, bring those arms down, wiggle it out. Go ahead and put your band down. And while you're resting, grab your stability ball and your dumbbells. This one, we're doing a reverse bicep curl this way. So that helps you pick up whatever size you need. And we're going to be sitting on the ball. So we're giving ourselves this unstable base to work on the core. So as you sit on your ball, the posture is very important here. You want to sit up nice and tall. Again, your feet are probably about hip width apart. Good. Keep those abs tight. So you'll extend the arms alongside the body. Palms are facing away from you, and then we'll curl it up. So try to keep your elbows. I know with the ball, you probably can't be, as close, but elbows should be fairly close to the body. All right, here we go, 30 seconds. Good, keep breathing. Good, last one here. Good. All right, rest it out, wiggle those fingers. If you want to do a little bit of core work while you're resting, you could do some circles, just rolling back and forth even. Good. And instead of sitting in the chair, you could do that overhead like we did. You can always sit on the ball. Just gives you an extra element of core work going on there. All right, let's go ahead and do our second set, reverse bicep curls. Good. Keep those abs tight. Few more. Good. One more here. Good. All right. Go ahead and put your ball to the side. We've got one more to complete our first round. So we're going to focus on the core. So we're going to be doing a standing core move. If you need to have the chair next to you, if you feel like this is challenging your balance a little too much, by all means, grab the chair. So we're going to do a twist. We're going to focus on these obliques. So we're just going to bring our arms in front, bend your elbows, have your palms facing each other, fingers up. As you turn, you're going to lift that knee. So we're not going to stay here, it's just quick, and then we're going to go to the other side. So it's just lift, back to center. Lift and turn, back to center. Again, if that challenges your balance too much, just hold on to the chair and just go to one side first, and then as we do the second set, you can switch sides. Otherwise, we'll be alternating. Okay, here we go. Begin. Good. Hopefully you're feeling that in those obliques. Keep your back straight so we're not bending forward and touching our elbow to the knee or anything like that. All right, once more each side. Good. Rest it out. All right, so we'll repeat that again. If you chose to do one side, now do your other side. All right, here we go, and begin. Here's another option. Just take your toe forward. If it's too much to lift that leg, you can just bring the toe forward. Good. This obviously is going to be a little harder. Good. Once more each side. Rest it out. All right. That completes our first round. We're going to grab a drink. We'll take at least about 45 seconds to a minute here. And then we'll have a 2-minute cardio and then work on our second round of exercises. All right, I'm going to grab a drink. All right. While you continue to just rest for a second, let me go over the 4 cardio steps. What we're going to do is we'll do each move for 15 seconds, and then we're going to repeat it. So that gives us our 2 minutes. So the first one, you want to have a little bit of room because we're going to go on a zigzag to a count of 4. So you'll step, touch on a zigzag, 3, 4, and then go back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 up, 4 back, back on your zigzag. All right, your second move is going to go side to side, and we're going to do 2 steps. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, and we're going to do this like lat row. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2. Pretty easy there. All right, third move, we're going to combine 2. We're going to do a V step with a little half jack, and then you can decide how high you want to bring your arms up. All right, so it looks like this. You'll come on the diagonal with the right foot, up with the left, back with the right, back with the left. That's your V step. Looks like you just made a V. Then we'll do step, swing those arms up. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, so V step with a half jack. We'll start with the right foot, and then second time we'll switch to the left. All right, and then the last move, we're going to tap back, clap in the front. Okay, so it looks like this. Just tap and clap. All right, so easy steps. Hopefully it'll get your heart rate up a little bit. All right, so remember the first one is our zigzag, so give yourself a little bit of room. If you want to put your playlist on, now would be a good time. I'm gonna try to do it without it, but all right, here we go. Zigzag. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Repeat. Remember, we're doing this for 15 seconds. And back. Good. Once more up. And back. And then we're going to do our 2 steps to the side. All right. Ready? With a lat row. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Good. Last time here, and then we do our V step. So come back to the center, right leg. Here we go. Up, up, back, back, half, half. Up, up, back, back, jack, jack. Good. This will get your heart rate up there doing that half jack. Good. Good. Come back to center. Here we go. Step back, clap to the center. Good. About 5 more seconds. Then we're going to start over with our zigzag. Good. Last one. Here we go. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Keep going. Back. Last time up. And back, and then we'll go into our 2-step side step. Ready? Begin. Whoops. Got an extra step there. Good. All right, back to center. All right, here we go. V step. This time start with the left leg. Up, up, back, back, half, half. Jack and jack. Hopefully you've gotten that heart rate up a little bit. Maybe breathing through your mouth. Good. Let's do it once more. And then we're going to step back and clap. Here we go. Good. A couple more seconds. Good. All right. Rest it out. So hopefully you've gotten that heart rate up. Grab a drink, and we'll get started on round 2. All right. So we're back to our first station, which are dumbbells. We're going to be doing a bent over row. So again, working the back muscles. Generally, you can hold a little heavier weight here because you're using those back muscles. You can do this seated in the chair. If you're standing, same stance, feet about hip width apart, only now you're going to bend the knees, come into this half squat. Bend from your hip, just bring the torso forward a little bit. So you're about at a 45-degree angle. Extend those arms, pull the elbows up towards the ceiling. Keep that torso from moving. All right, here we go, 30 seconds. Good, let's get 2 more. Good, put those dumbbells down, rest it out, open and close those fingers, shake it out. Good. All right, here we go, second set. And begin. Good, 1 more. Good, all right, put those dumbbells down. Rest it out. Grab your strap. All right, we're going to come back to holding the strap behind us. You want to have the palms facing behind you. Hands are just outside your hips, a little bit outside your hips. So for this one, we're going to be doing a lift and lower. And again, pull those shoulders down, keep those abs tight, knees are soft as you lift and lower. Alrighty, here we go, 30 seconds. Begin. Good, 3 more. Good. Rest it out. And just wiggle those fingers. Keep moving. All right. All righty, here we go. Second set and begin. Just work within your own range of motion here. Good, last one. Good. All right, go ahead and shake it out. Put your strap down. And we're back to body weight for the lower body. So what we're going to do is called a sumo squat. So that means our feet are going to be a little wider than hip width. Turn your toes out slightly. And you're going to bend the knees, come down. Then as we come up, you're going to shift the weight and lift your leg. Come back to center, squat, lift. So you know how the sumo guys walk like this? It's kind of like that. If you want to walk it, go forward and back. That would be great, and that would be taking it up a little bit. All right, otherwise, Let me come up a little bit. We're just going to do it standing. Do what you can. You don't have to lift your leg up real high or anything like that. All right, here we go. Ready? Squat, lift. Squat, lift. I guarantee you're going to feel this in your glutes in the next couple of days. It's a great exercise for building those glutes. Good. Keep your chest lifted. Good. One more here. Good. Come back to center. Walk it out. That'll get your heart rate up too, won't it? Good. Rest it out. If you needed to, I hope you grabbed the chair and put it in front of you. You can always, do this with the chair in front too. So at any time, grab the chair if you need it for balance. All righty, here we go. Back to our sumo squat and leg lift. Okay, begin. Good. Let's do one more each side. Woo! All right, I felt that. Rest it out. Oh. All right, we're halfway through our second round of our circuit. We're coming back to our stability ball and dumbbells. This time we're doing a shoulder press. So pick up the appropriate weight for you. Good. And again, that good posture, sitting up nice and tall. So the spine should stay nice and straight. It's stacked right over your pelvis. We'll bring our arms in front, palms facing each other. And then we're going to press. So by doing both arms at once, it's going to challenge your core a little bit. If that's too much, if that tends to throw you off, then go ahead and alternate. It isn't quite as much movement. All right, here we go, 30 seconds. Keep those abs tight. Good, 3 more. Good, all right, rest it out. Release those fingers. Whew, just take a couple of breaths. I'm still breathing hard from our sumo squats. Good. All right. Are we ready for our second set? And if you want to switch to alternating, that's fine too. Here we go. Maybe I will. Good. Once more each side, or 2 more if you've got together. Good. All right. Go ahead and put your dumbbells down, stability ball to the side. We've got our last core exercise, and then we will have completed our circuits. All right, while you're catching your breath, I'll explain what we're going to do. So we're going to do a little kickboxing move, and I'll give you some modifications for it. So this is called the shield. So as you know, they get in this half squat, the boxers that is. You're just going to form a very loose fist. I just kind of put my fingers on my thumb like this so that I'm not, you know, making a really tight fist. And you need to duck to avoid getting hit. So you can see all I'm doing is I'm just doing this lateral bending. So if you do it in the half squat or so, maybe even a quarter squat, you're going to feel it a little bit more. If that's too much or your legs start to get tired, you can come back up, just keep the knees soft, and just think of this bend, center, bend, center. It's helpful to think of pulling your elbow towards your knee. You can even just do a little lateral bend like this if you'd like. But that's what we're working on, again, those obliques. All right, so whatever position is best for you, we've got 30 seconds. Here we go. So duck and duck. Good, keep breathing, a couple more seconds. Good, all right. Come on back up, rest it out. And we've got one more set, and then we'll bring our heart rate down and go into some stretching. Okay. All right, here we go. Wherever you need to be, if you want to be more upright, just take a little bit of that intensity out, that's fine. If you even just want to do a little lateral bend here, or bend the knees, come more into that fighting position. All right, here we go. So imagine somebody's throwing a punch, you better get out of the way. Good, 5 seconds. Good, once more each side. Good. All right, rest it out, shake it out. Let's grab a drink, and then we'll begin our stretching. So we'll start off standing. If you have a chair, grab your chair because we'll do some stretching in the chair too. I'm going to grab my chair, actually. Drag it on in here. So go ahead and get your chair, get your drink, and then we'll go ahead and get started. All right, hopefully you brought that heart rate down so that you're now breathing through your nose or pretty close to it. That tells you that, you know, you're just about back to a normal breathing pattern. All right, let's go ahead and start. We're going to stretch actually the quadriceps. So we're going to start by sitting in the chair and turning to the right, stepping that right knee to the side. Turn your hips, so now you're facing right, and then drop that left knee down. So you'll want to be up towards the edge of the chair and then push your hips to the left, and then kind of wiggle that left foot back so you can straighten through the front of that thigh. Good. Feel free to hold on to the seat of the chair if you need to. And just focus on stretching that out. Nice stretch for the psoas and the quads. Good, and then go ahead and bring that left knee forward, and then we'll swing around for the other side. Good. And then dropping that right knee down, just kind of wiggle that right foot back till you feel a nice stretch here in the front of the thigh. Good, and just take a few more breaths. And then we'll take that right leg, swing it up, go ahead and turn towards the center. I'm going to push my chair back a little bit. And then just extend both legs out in front, have your heels on the floor, toes pointing up, and we'll do a nice hamstring stretch. If you bend from the hip, so keep that low back straight, bring the chest forward just until you feel that stretch in the back of the thigh. Try tightening the quadricep, what we just stretched, or the front of the thighs. That will also relax that hamstring a little bit. You may be able to stretch it a little deeper. Good, and then go ahead and inhale, bring that torso up. Walk your feet back and sitting back a little bit in the chair. We're going to cross the right foot over the left thigh. Now, if you've been told not to sit like this, then just cross the right foot over the left ankle. You may want to scoot up a little bit because you want to try to open that right knee up. So stretching out through those glutes. Good, and breathe. Good. And then we'll switch sides. So if you need to, just cross on the ankle. If not, we'll cross on the thigh. Good. And then go ahead and release that left leg. And then this time you do want to sit about midway in the chair. And then we'll bring that right arm across the body, hug it in, that left arm using the arm, hand or forearm. We worked that upper back and shoulder pretty well today. Good, and then switch. Good, and then taking the hands, clasping them, turning the palms out and pressing through those palms. Good. And then bringing the arms around behind you, and you may want to turn in the chair to give yourself some room here. If you can clasp your hands together, you'll see how that really opens up your chest. If not, just press your palms towards each other. Good. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Open up through the front of the shoulder and the chest. Good. And then go ahead and release those hands. Shake it out. Good. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed our circuit workout. See you next time.